Reptilian, reptilian, reptilian. All right, man. Trying to keep my videos in a short time because I could tell the way people are responding to my in my comments and stuff is they're not watching the whole entire video, and gentlemen, stuff is long, too long and boring. You know what I mean? People won't watch it and so on, so I gotta short it up. All right, so as a continuation from the last one, reptilian, reptilian, one bravo, reptilian, 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 one bravo. This will be my reptilian, 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 one Charlie. Okay, I'm not giving no legitimacy to reptilians. I don't believe in reptilians, and even if I see a reptilian, um, I'm gonna treat it like the program treat me. You know what I mean? It don't exist. You know what I mean? All right. So, anyways, man, what's going on? So now I feel like I'm transferred now over into like the supernaturals. You know what I mean? Um, that's where my struggle is at. You know, and I was saying that too. I was like, it seems like there's different sections, and each section are not necessarily talking to each other. You know what I mean? So once again, I'm right. So if it's one is man, the other one is robotics or artificial intelligence, and then the other one above that is the supernatural. You know what I mean? But what I feel out of all three, like whoever is protecting me, they can't see it because always remember, right? Homeland security is about keeping corners safe, the continent United States safe, right? That will be its money, that will be its people, and that will be its resources. You know what I mean? So like stuff like tanks and vehicle, war equipment and stuff. I mean, so money is also a resource, but it's a different kind of resource. Okay, so it's about keeping America safe, right? COVID-19 really destroyed the monetary value, jobs, lives lost too, right? So they won't be about that. Use their reasoning. They can't control COVID-19. COVID-19 was our response because um, I'm not a superhero. I'm not a superhero, okay? But they was torturing me. You know what I mean? I didn't know it. And what baffles me, like, they have the ability to predict, you know what I mean, stuff before it happened. If you know I was innocent, if you know, like, the only crime is me having affairs with my wife, and because my wife wasn't having sex, and they knew that too. They knew my wife wasn't having sex with me because when the day I went to talk to Deluche, right, at McDonald's, and I went back to my house, my wife dropped the drawers. Easy, squeezy, one, two, three. You know what I'm saying? She dropped it. So they knew that and stuff, man. So instead of they trying to fix my wife now, so I could keep me in a freaking house and shut them up and so on, they decided to break us up. You know what I mean? I'm really baffled. I'm really, really baffled because it played off so perfectly. You know what I mean? And I knew it. And I knew like, okay, me and my wife gonna be arguing and stuff because I'm stressed out. Okay, she's not coming home and stuff. She's stressed out. You know what I mean? So something along the lines said like whatever you do, Joel, just use your voice, use your actions to communicate and stuff, and to you know what I mean. I want to say manipulate my wife and stuff, but use you gotta be strategic of how you communicate to your wife about your pain and stuff. Man, they predict that so well, man. And so, like they it was like, you know what, this dude is not a violent dude. How we gonna get him out of this house? Cause the house is. I feel like my mom prayed on the house and protect the house and stuff. She went around the yard and stuff and dropped the spiritual Baptist seeds and stuff. So the house is protected. That's why the neighbor bushy stopped coming to my house and so on. And my wife came with that spirit, man. You know what I mean? Right? I think she picked up this spirit in Italy because that's where she went in 2018. And when she came back, they had me hospitalized in August, September. You know what I mean? So I was really fighting a lot, man. I was fighting a lot. And I think what it is, if the Bible is very, very true, um, these fallen angels, they're still very attracted to beautiful women. My wife is a beautiful woman. You know what I mean? And I think they want them all for themselves. That's greed, yo. That's greed. Yeah, they said it right on the YouTube channel, man. Electronic harassment, greed. Yeah, you guys definitely greedy, man. You know what I mean? But what? But why you use my neighbor Bushy to tongue kiss my wife though? And I mean, like, she's not attracted. She, even if she's attracted to, like, look how much swag I have compared to Bushy. Okay, you can have all the mind control in the world and stuff, right? Eventually, a person will catch yourself like, okay, you know, what am I doing with this person here? All right, Bushy's not an attractive guy. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know. I'm not attracted to guys and stuff. Well, anyways, man, my wife called me like, yo, but she tried to put his tongue in her mouth and stuff, and tongue in my daughter's mouth and stuff, and blah, 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 blah. Like, yeah, that was definitely him, man, because he told me, like, I'm telling him, like, yo, me and my wife just beat feuding and stuff, man. This was like probably 6, 7 years ago. You know what I mean? Probably been in 2013. You know what I mean? Okay. So in 2013, I said to him, and my wife went through my phone, man, and stuff is not good right now. I don't know what he heard because I know sometimes stuff could be miscommunicated and stuff, right? How I know that because it happened to me over a phone a very long time before I joined the army. You know what I mean? So I don't know what he heard, and like, that's not accidental. If you heard something wrong, you know what I mean? It's not accidental. You know what I mean? It was meant to happen. Okay, because we have ears to hear, yes, we do not hear. You know what I'm saying? Um, so he heard something wrong. He walked away, turned back around, and whispered to me, he likes women my wife's size, age, and type. No, like woman my wife's type, size, and age. You know what I mean? I look at his door like, okay, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? But you don't drop. I didn't like, nigga, fuck you. That's my wife. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that. I was like, okay, okie dokie. You know what I mean? Um, and then that was the end of it. This dude had a bright idea to be begging my wife to come over to use the hot tub. I know thinking about it now, right? Back then, I gotta remind her about that. In 2013 stuff, he put invites for like texting my wife and she come and use the hot tub. So my wife said like, you know what? Eventually she told me about it. I was like, you know what? Just go use the hot tub and stuff, man. See, he's asking my wife, but he's not asking me. Red flag, red flag, red flag. But it's out of I should say peace for the in the community, man. It's out of like if somebody offer you food and you know like there's worms on the floor and stuff and like you don't want to eat the food, you know what I'm saying? But like if you don't eat like you're a visitor, if you don't eat it, you look like you being disrespectful. It's kind of one yeah, it's disrespectful. So I said like, babe, just go. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when if I get a brand new car and I'm so excited about it, I'm like, yo, come for a drive, man. And somebody don't come for a drive with me, it can look like what you jealous of me or something. You know what I mean? So just out of respect, you're like, yeah, just do it. And that's what one of the things if somebody said to me like, well, you dummy, he already told you he wants to fuck your wife. Why you sending him across use your wife to use the hot tub? You know what I mean? Because my wife's a grown woman. If she feels violated, she will probably smack him and come back and tell me. You know what I mean? And he did. He did touch on her breast, man. And she so my wife is I'm dumb for that. I'm dumb. I should have at that point I should have stepped him and so on, right? But you see now I'm balancing that peace in the community again. But she told me out of her mouth he touched her breast. Then when the guy with the trucks and the flags was at his house now, and I have all the anger built up because we move on rage. Okay, as human beings and stuff, you get that super energized battery in your back out of rage. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, I'm gonna fuck him up now, son. You know what I mean? Because I like no cops is helping me catch these guys and stuff. I'm gonna do it myself, right? So now I'm going over my wife's. put her hand like that and stop me like, are you crazy? Are you delusional? Okay, when he touched my breast, he did it by accident. No, it's by accident, huh? Like, I don't know how well, like, they're really good. They've manipulated my wife to tell me it's intentional. Then last minute, 5 years later, she's telling me it's by accident. It's mind control. They really, and it's not no IA doing that. It's the supernatural doing that. You know what I mean? Because out of my wife, I'm gonna get a reaction, and they demonstrated that for me in 1996. You know what I mean? Like, one person bent back the fork. I said it out of my lips and so on. And Sean tapped the dude and be like, yo, Trini just said, that's the devil right there. And he started apologizing. You know what I mean? Like, they can manipulate you to get a reaction out of somebody. Or better yet, how Snowden says it. Like, um, if they're not supposed to keep a track record of my phone calls and stuff, they'll find the person next to who I'm calling and use that person. You know what I mean? So, like, there's always a way to get to the person they want to. You know what I mean? Another good example too is Bin Laden, right? They want to get Bin Laden, but they couldn't get to him. But they get to the kids and stuff doing the polio vaccine vaccination. You know what I mean? If they can't get you, they will get to somebody next to you. That's like how again the mafia. Because I remember we all copycats from the go, right? So now we're coming out to the mafia, the human beings now. If they can't kill you, they will kill your mother. So you see again, when they can't get to you, they will get to something next to you, and that's how they will get to you. I don't want to be part of that system no more, man. When I die, man, I don't want to come back to it. That's one request. That's one request, man. I don't want to be part of this earth. Like, earth give birth to me. You say they don't bite the hand that feeds you. I'm not biting the hand that feeds me. I just want to stay away from the hand that feeds me. You know what I mean? You know, like, cause that's poisonous. That's toxic. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Nah. Always be grateful. Like I say, ungratefulness is close to witchcraft. And I mean, like the earth nurtured you, take care of you and stuff. Well, from what, cause my eyes are open, yeah, I'm not being ungrateful to the earth. I just don't want to return. I want to love the earth from far, really far. Heaven's far away. You know what I mean? And that's it. My eyes are definitely open now. I don't want to hurt nobody and stuff. Let them continue hurting me and stuff, man. And I want them to take my life so that like I could remember the pain. I could always remember the pain they put me through. But I felt the ultimate will be like something close to like what Dr. King went through. And I'm telling you, man, like if I reach super god status and stuff, I still don't want to come back to the earth. I mean, let other people repent and stuff and try to get to heaven that way. I'm not no gangster and stuff, man. I don't want to fight the supernatural, but I ain't doing no repenting. You know what I mean? I'm sorry for cheating on my wife. Um, I didn't hit nobody and stuff, man. With my car, you know what I mean? The only thing I really felt like I hurt was my wife, but I, I used to tell her, man, like, yo, if you're not having sex with me, I'm gonna be cheating on you, man. I did it in a way to be psychological, as a reverse psychologist to open up her leg and so on. You know what I mean? I tried sitting on her and so on. I tried buying her diamonds and rings and all this jewelry and stuff, man. But it was just temporary. So it seemed like I was just paying for the pussy. So really and truly, if I gotta spend all that money just for you to open your leg, it's cheaper just to go on the side. You know what I mean? Anyways, she gonna watch this and she'll be all confused and stuff. Um, yeah, man. I'm kind of glad it brought me out of Iraq, man. You know what I mean? Because I don't know at the time if I was to commit suicide, if I would have crossed over and so on. But sometimes I really wish I'd pulled that trigger, man. No disrespect to the supernatural and so on, man. Because I know that's not what the program was for. But it would have been It would have been so much easier, man. I mean, I would have less time to cross the finish line. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. It would have been a less time, less pain. The the shortest the shortest the shortest way to get to your destination is a straight line. From point A to point B, the teacher in physics is a straight line. I think suicide would have been a straight line. I mean, yeah, I would not get the fun of finding all the skill sets that I could use to hook up cars and so on. I mean, good point in that. Alright, man, but I'm gonna end on that.